Good morning, E-heads. It's 8:30 in the morning, and today I'm going to take you a little tour of Doi Saket, Chiang Mai. So we're in this little village, and over here we're going to see some lakes. Some people call them ponds, but I call them lakes because they're big enough to be a lake. There's actually three of them connected with two temples and one main fishing pond, I think. This one here is the first temple, and it's got some big catfish in there. People come here to feed them at the gazebo, and we can't fish in this one, but the biggest lake you can fish. So there are people there night and day fishing, and there's some big catfish in there, and maybe snakehead fish too. Beautiful in the morning. It's been raining a couple of days ago, so it's nice and cool, clear air. And there's a gazebo. You can buy bread here if you need some breadcrumbs at this little stand. And here's the main lake, very beautiful. There's a walkway over the water, which is actually in kind of disrepair at the moment. Someone needs to fix those loose boards. You could actually fall through some of them. They've kind of botched it together here with some new planks, but I wouldn't trust it. There's holes there, you can see. And over here is a nice gazebo, from where you can see the main temple in Doi Saket. From here you can look up in this direction, and they're building a... Now, is that a chedi or is that a stupa? What is that dome-shaped thing with a bell on top? I don't know if it's a stupa, chedi, or something else, but if you know, just say in the comments below what you think it is, because I don't know much about Buddhism. Beautiful yellow flowers are growing at the moment. Look at these things, these are beautiful. Wow. Look at those. Isn't that amazing? And we got the walkway here as well, but the planks are in disrepair, as I said, so you really wouldn't want to go out there in the dark. Maybe in the daytime where you can see where you're stepping. Nice to live on the lake, but I'm sure there's lots of mosquitoes. And this is the main lake. I think it's the biggest one of the three, and this is where people do fish. Night and day you'll see them, and the funny thing is you can come out with 6 or 7 fishing rods, one person, and have all those lines on the water at one time. So look at this, isn't this nice that they've done? And the air is quite clear today. You can see the mountains over there in the distance. Normally this time of year it's very dry, everything very brown, and there could be smoke in the air from forest fires, wildfires. And yet today, beautiful clear day, because it rained. And that means the temperature is cooler. There's some clouds today still lingering. And it's a beautiful morning at 8:30 in the morning to be out riding an e-bike. This is a government building for the Tesaban, for the sub-district. And there's a soy dog on the road. And there's our lake. From the other side you can see the gazebo. This is one place where you can fish from easily because it's got this little jetty thing here where people like to fish. And they could be out here night and day. I don't know why there's no one here this morning. But the mountains are looking very green because it's been raining. So normally everything would be dry. Forest fires could be everywhere. Here's some bamboo growing. If I need bamboo, I'd come here and cut some of this bamboo. Because these are very straight sticks of bamboo making up that hedgerow. So there's the big lake and there's a second lake, and so you may ask yourself, well, where's this third lake? Well, the third lake is over here next to yet another temple. So there's always another temple to see, you know. You get sick of temples, there's always yet another one around the corner. I don't know why they build them so close. And it looks like it's down here, so we'll go on this road. And now we can see the third lake. I think this is the smallest one, to tell you the truth. And I don't know why I don't ever see any fishermen here. Maybe there's not many fish, or it's forbidden. I'm sure there's fish in here. It's huge. Look at that thing. I guess it's just quieter on this side. I don't know. Isn't that a better place to fish if it's quiet? I don't fish much these days. I used to as a child and used to catch lots of big trout, so no need to fish anymore. Look out, soy dogs. And there's the lake. Look at that, someone's building a castle. So this is lake number 3. Lake number 3. I think this is probably the smallest but quietest one. And there's a monastery here. Sorry, crab. There's one monk, I think, in this temple. The rumor that there's only one monk, so it's a very small temple. So what should we do from here? Well, we can go through the town or village of Saket and take a look around there. It's only about 20 kilometers northeast of the city of Chiang Mai, and there's a lot of charitable foundations and things around this area for some reason. I don't know the story of that, but lots of charitable things, children's homes and stuff like that. Oh, this road could be less bumpy. There's the other temple, just across the pond from the other temple. So why they do that? Well, I guess it's like churches in America. You could have the Baptist church opposite the Protestant church, the Presbyterian church, and then the Catholic and the Mormon church. I guess that's kind of like the way they do it. I don't know. If you know why there's so many temples, let me know. Because there's the other one up on the hill. But the funny thing is they're all Buddhist, right? So it's not like they're Baptists and Pentecostals and Presbyterians and Methodists. This lake is my favorite to come visit. If you ride around here in the morning, it's a beautiful day. People often exercising, going for walks, running, jogging, cycling, fishing, sitting for a picnic by the lake. Those yellow ones and there's white ones. Looks like a restaurant here. Not sure what they serve here. Don't see any signs on it, but maybe it's new. There's some red flowers there. And the Sur Ron's just perfect for traveling around within a 60 kilometers is about the maximum. In eco mode you can squeeze 70 kilometers, so I guess you could say a 35 kilometer radius if you take it slowly. Or you could go somewhere and charge up like I often do, take a charger with me and charge at a coffee shop. That way you can actually go touring. I'm looking at doing solar, by the way, so I'm looking at building my own solar station so that I can charge for free. And I'll do a video on that later once I've built it, but I'm getting a charger which steps up the voltage to the Sur Ron 60 volt battery nominal, which actually means a charge voltage at 100% of about 67.2 volts, I believe. 67.2 is the maximum 100% charge. I guess I'll find out more as time goes on, but I'm buying a MPPT step-up booster controller, and possibly it looks like about a 400 watts of panels, or one big panel, 400 watts. Now this is the way from the lakes down to the shopping center, the downtown. Oh, this is interesting. On the left they've got one of these little slow bars. This is a coffee bar where you drive up and he'll prepare, or he or she will prepare espresso drinks using normally manual stuff. They'll grind manually, they'll use a flare manual espresso where they pull a lever by hand. Looks like that guy had a espresso machine, electric espresso machine. Some of them do mocha pots too. I don't personally care too much for mocha pots as they tend to be very strong coffee. Just past there. And now we come into the main market shopping area. There'll be some stalls on the street. They'll be selling food or vegetables. And I'm going to turn right up here. there's the market, fresh market. Fresh market down there. Then the pharmacy on the right. Assorted shops. Tesco Lotus on the right. Now it's just called Lotuses. Lotuses is this. And next to it is, hey, 7-Eleven's is. Yeah, we got various banks. And I think that's Bangkok Bank. Lady selling food. What's she selling? I don't know. And another grocery store and a bank. Another bank. Now we're on our way back to the city. This is all that we have in Saket to look at, so it's time to head back. So we'll end this here. Thanks for touring with me. This is a 20-kilometer out and 20-kilometer back to the city, so it's well within the range of the Sur Ron on one maximum charge. I have a reserve of about 20 kilometers left, so thanks for watching and see you next time.